Hey, how's it going? This is Chris from the Inspired Life podcast. Want to add this show today because I thought this was really important. So, a little context. I have cleaners at my business, at my Core Balance, and they come in just once a month just to do some deep cleaning. And I called the business, and nobody was there, but you know, when they first pick up, it's kind of that automatic pickup, and it says, if you are a current customer, click 1. If you are thinking about becoming a customer, click 2. That kind of got me thinking, which one do they value more? Like if you're a potential customer, they're like, ooh, we get to make a sale. Does that like get fast tracked to the big boss and like the sales rep, like close the deal, close the deal? Whereas my call, send it to voicemail, which is where it went. It went to voicemail. So then I started thinking, well, what would I consider? Who would I consider more important, my current clients or my potential clients? How do you answer that question? So what I came up with is, just like all my answers, it's both. It's option C. Everybody is your client. So, and actually this really worked for me when I was building my business originally, is I just considered every single human being that I ever talked to my client. If I was at a dinner party and the topic came up, I would just ask them, well, what are your fitness goals? And then we would talk about that, and I would give them pointers as if they were my client. Plus, you know, whatever you spend 8 hours a day doing, you can rattle that off at a dinner party easily, whereas the other stuff like, so, where are you from, you know, comes a little more difficult. But, yeah, I mean, anyone out there who is either self-employed, or even if you work for somebody at a company, at a big corporation, whatever it is, thinking of everybody as your customer, as your client, I think is very beneficial. It's a very good habit to get into because you're helping everybody, right? There are people who are going to pay you, and to them you're going to give them more in-depth and more involved help, but really everybody can benefit from what you have to offer. So I would encourage you to think in those terms, that everybody is your client, and you don't even go in trying to make a sale. You just go in to help. And then if they ask for more and more and more, then obviously they might become your actual client. But treat everybody as if they're your client, with the care, with the sincerity, and the commitment to help them achieve their goals or whatever it is that you do. And that will make everything easier. So thanks for listening. And if you have a comment about this, I would love to hear it. Call in. How do you see this distinction? Who's more important, current clients or potential clients, or are you going to go with option C like I did? All right, have a great day.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.